Here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's nice to get my next special guest on my show now. It's always great to get previous, interviewees on my show. We've got Kenzie VOIS joining me back for a chat. How are we today, Kenzie?
I'm good, mate. How's it going with you?
Yeah, I'm okay, actually, to be fair. So just wanted to get you on to see what you've been up to since last time we spoke. You released a single in back in August. Can you tell me just what you've been up to since then?
Yes, I had Lose You come out and we spoke about that. And then I had another one come out called Right Here. And then I just put a new one out this year, in February 7th, I think it was. And yeah, it's called On My Way. And yeah, it feels really good to have a bit of a discography growing now. And this new one really feels like me, so I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, because I've just had a listen to it, and you've got different types of elements on the track. A bit of funk, a bit of pop, a
Yeah.
bit of groove on there. Because reminds me of like Bruno Mars and maybe a little bit of a Shawn Mendes twist as well.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. I mean, Bruno Mars is definitely my inspiration for sure. So yeah, that's high praises, and Shawn Mendes is great too. I think yeah, this one was definitely like a sound that I want to push more. Like
Mhm.
it's definitely my sound. Obviously I've got a ton of demos, and they I'm sort of staying on this track now of yeah, funk pop, I suppose. But it's not to say that the others aren't my sound. I mean, I
Yeah,
love Right Here, I love Lose You, and there's definitely going to be more songs just like them. But I think I'm showing a good amount of range, and my songs are quite diverse, but also are quite consistent. Because once I get to a point where I can put a body of work out, I mean, I know that I'll zero in and I'll really hone in on a sound. But for right now, I'm enjoying just trying things out, and I think On My Way is something it's a sound that I really like.
because you got a little bit of a new disco in there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like disco, funk, like all that sort of stuff. You definitely Bruno Mars is definitely an inspiration
Yeah,
for that.
I see you're quite musical there as well because you've got a drum kit in the background and an acoustic guitar. Are they the instruments that you usually play?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the studio that I wrote, that's all the songs in actually.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean, bear with me, this is the guitar that I played On My Way on. So, I
nice.
mean, these are all the instruments that, um, are used in the songs most of the time. And, yeah, this is where all the magic happens, I suppose. And yeah, no, it's all done here, produced, recorded, written, and yeah.
Would you say you're a one-man band then? So like you lay each musical instrument um singularly by yourself, or do you have another pool of people you work with?
Yeah, no, I'm like a jack of all trades, but like master of none of them because I can definitely play a bit of everything, but not to a like a high level. But yeah, guitar I'm really sort of focused on, and definitely good enough to play live. Drums I started on when I was really young. I think I was like 7 when
Hmm.
that's the first thing I did musically. Um, and yeah, production wise, I just kind of fiddle around till it sounds good. But specifically with this song was a really cool sort of collaboration of musicians. Because I made the beat, I played the guitar, the bass, the drums, and I wrote it with my mate. And then I kind of got to a point where I was like, all right, this song could be. It's great right now with everything I put in it, but it could be so much better if I get some super talented musicians on it.
Mhm.
And I, replaced the MIDI horns for a real horn section, and I contacted some a trumpet player and a trombone player to play over what I already had, and I got my mate Laurie, who's in my band, to play the bass on the track. Because I play a little bit of bass, and I sort of put it in the track and then looped it.
Yeah,
But I contacted him, he came over and he did like some really cool like licks and riffs on the bass, and you can hear that in the song, and I
yeah.
think that gives it a lot of character, especially when you collaborate and co-write with people. Um, throwing bouncing ideas off each other is going to be better than just doing it by yourself. But Yeah, I definitely felt like the captain of the ship, but I had a great sort of crew
Yeah,
around me for this
that's
one.
good. Bit of bit of support for you.
Yeah, it was cool.
And are you an independent artist as well? If so, do you like the creativity that comes with it?
Definitely, yeah. I think I I do like I do most of it sort of I do all the creative part myself most of the time. Um I definitely have a circle of people that I write with because there's people that definitely understand my vision and what I want to go for as an artist. And but production wise, once I figured out how to produce my music, I kind of haven't let anyone else do it because I know exactly what I want to do and I'm very hands-on in that sort of
Yeah.
respect. But yeah, I mean I'm open to write with anyone or have anyone produce anything, but um at the end of the day, like I know what I want. All the ideas are just right here, so being able to put them on, on the paper or on my computer is
Yeah,
like it's a blessing to be honest.
that's great. And you're at it's just starting off now. Like where are you 20? Are you around the age of that? So still
So
young. Are
I'm
you
19.
still young? 19.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right. So still young then. Like so plenty more like to opportunities
Yeah,
for the future.
for sure, man.
And
Definitely.
also, did you what's the feedback been like on your single?
The newest one.
Yeah, the new one, because it's been out for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, it's been really good. We've had I think we've had 10, we're already on 10,000
Oh wow, okay.
on Spotify, which is really good. Streaming services, yeah, it's going really well. We haven't put a video out for this yet. I think we're gonna do a video for this one. I mean, I'd love to do a video for this one. I hope we do. Um, but yeah, no, the support's been really good. I've had a lot of lovely messages, comments, and stuff, and just trying to promote it on socials, like especially on TikTok.
Hmm.
Just trying to get the song out there.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to ask you as well. You mentioned live as well. Any plans to do live shows like in the future?
Yeah, definitely this year. Definitely this summer, I think. It's definitely time. All these singles are leading up to a project. So once that project's out, I think we're gonna do a little bit of a touring, and yeah, get some hopefully some big shows, and we'll just see if you want to come watch. I mean, I'll be posting updates on my social media,
Yeah,
and you can find me everywhere as Kenzie Voice. So.
great. And any final words you may just like to say to the people who listen to your music?
Yeah, yeah, if you listen to it, I mean that's all I want. I mean, I'm just looking for a community of people that like what I make. And if you are part of that community, whether it's like 10 people or 10,000 people, then yeah, I love you all, appreciate you all for listening and saving it and streaming it. And yeah, there's a ton to like much more stuff on the way. So yeah, I'm grateful for the people that are actually really enjoying it.
Amazing. Well, yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to ask you for today's interview. Kenzie Voice joining me on today's show. Thanks for the catch up there and just
Cool.
checking in with your progress on your latest single, which we'll get on the airwaves now for you.
Great. Thank you so much.
No problem.